YNW Melly's mom just did an interview that was really hard to watch. It felt like an interrogation more than an interview. The interviewer, for some reason, kept on fishing for certain answers that YNW Melly mama kept on telling her, I can't talk about that. And she can't talk about that for very good reasons. Right. Not for Melly's sake, but for her sake. The minute YNW Melly got arrested for this double murder, the mom also became a suspect.
For real?
See, there's no motive for why Melly did this, but one of the theories is that Melly did this in honor of his mother.
YNW Melly, whose real name is Jamel Demons, is accused of killing two men back in October.
He's still locked up.
Investigators say Melly tried to stage the crime scene to look like a drive-by shooting. Melly was scheduled to perform to a sold-out crowd in Atlanta.
Part of the reasons why the mom name is even being thrown out there as possible motives for why YNW Melly may have shot and killed Sack Chaser and Juvie is because of a leaked video that pretty much confirmed that before Sack Chaser's death, Sack Chaser and YNW Melly's mom were at odds. They were beefing.
Why and how is your friend beefing with your mama?
Now, in this leaked video, the mom was bringing up gunplay, war, beef, and extreme violence.
Show me text messages from Sack Chaser threatening all her friends and all these people like he's about this life. But I'm sitting here like, who the f you ever robbed? Who the f you ever shot at? What
the fact that his mama is talking like this, it just goes to further my I think all these niggas that y'all see, these kids that be going to jail 100 million times doing murders, and Lil Jeff, and you ever notice that all they mamas is crazy? Yeah? Bloodhound Lil Jeff mama was on a text message saying, yeah, son, go kill all them niggas you sleep in the bed with. What the hell? Why are you even talking like this?
Never did.
You ain't called the police, lady? What the hell?
Take a charge. If you don't sit your pussy down and don't ever come for me, because my credentials is real.
And that's another thing. Why, if you somebody's mama, first of all, you a woman. Why are you even talking crazy, talking about something? Don't ever come for me, check my credentials. Ma'am, you're a woman. What the fuck? Your credentials don't matter? I'm talking to a man at the end of the day.
It ain't even a joke. So don't ever try to come for me, because I don't even play them type of games. Like, what the you got that I ain't got? Oh, you threaten me with your little gun? I got big guns. At the end of the day,
something wrong. That's
Melly is my child. And he is gonna be great because he's talented. He's talented because his mom, not because of your flow.
He's talented because of himself.
Even though they have that video, it can pretty much determine, okay, like,
it's a motive.
This was a mitigating factor in this YNW Melly and Sack Chaser beef.
Right.
Now, other things like Sack Chaser punching out Melly's gold teeth in front of his girlfriend, that was also brought up in court. But for the most part, this is being looked at as one of the primary reasons and motives as to why Melly did this. But the prosecutors and the police haven't been able to prove that the mom knew beforehand that Melly was going to do this, or that she knew afterwards that Melly did this and she concealed it.
Right.
But they're still investigating her. And she understands this, which is why when she went to court.
So why is she doing interviews?
She's currently being civilly sued as well, right? Like Melly is being sued. She's being sued for a wrongful death lawsuit of Sack Chaser and Juvie.
I got you.
So when she went to this
I heard Juvie only died because he was just there. That's what I heard.
Court, they was asking her a couple of questions. And she pled the fifth to most of the questions. And the only reason you will plead the fifth is you believe if you answering any one of these questions may lead to incriminating yourself and leading to some charges.
Right.
So the very fact that she pled the fifth to a lot of these charges shows that she understands the police want her badly and they're investigating her. Which is why this interview makes zero sense whatsoever.
So why are you doing an interview, right?
Further any tampering with witnesses distinct from what happened leading to the wrongful death or murder of the plaintiffs. Ms. King, how many interviews like the one I showed you have you done? Ms. King responded on advice of counsel, I'm invoking my Fifth Amendment right. So they're going to be questioning her about why she's been going on podcasts and she's not answering questions in this. Ms. King has gone to the media and podcasts several times, including interviews which directly discuss the subject events. She will answer when a podcaster asks, but not in a court setting. Have you interviewed alongside your other
like, bitch, you might as well answer. What the hell? You answering on the podcast. It's still getting recorded.
aka B Slime. On advice of counsel, I'm invoking. Ms. King, you publicly posted that Jamel Dimmons is innocent, correct? Invoking. Ms. King is openly accused of extortion while also appearing in numerous podcasts, posting weekly, if not daily, about her son's complete innocence. Yet now under oath, she has a double standard of hypocrisy about what she can talk about. Oh my God, here's a giant list of questions she invoked too.
She answered.
Oh God.
Oh, she invoked the If you spending thousands of dollars on designer jeans and hundreds of dollars on Jordan shoes, and you still ain't got no skin routine, that is a violation. I can't talk too crazy about you though, cause that used to be me. My skin routine used to literally be water. You know guys, we don't know about skincare. That's why I'm so happy to partner with Tej Hanley. Now the best part about Tees is it's simple. You do not have to think too much. You know me and our minds, we ain't for all that complicated skin routine. Wash, scrub, moisturizer. Takes like 2 minutes. Dos minutos for all of my Spanish friends. And honestly, the biggest difference for my skin was the scrub. I had my wife telling me like, "Ooh, your skin look good." I said, "For real, baby." After a couple weeks of this scrub and this whole routine, my skin started feeling way smoother. And I've been looking better on camera. It's a reason why you keep seeing celebrities and other creators talking about this stuff. It just works and it's super easy to stay consistent with. Now because Tej Hanley is sponsoring this video, they giving all of y'all 40% off plus a free gift. Christmas came early. Use the link in the description or in the pinned comment. Try it out. Let me know what you think. Let me know what your girl think. Let me know what the little girls you trying to holler at. Let me know what they think. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, make sure you click that link because that's the link that you need to click in order to get 40% off and a free gift that's worth $20. I'm trying to help you. The fifth to all these questions?
Here's a giant list of questions she invoked too. Oh God. What's the name of your grandmother? I mean, this is so many questions. It's gonna be hard to read every single one. I'm gonna read the ones that actually matter. Is it true that Mr. King, Jamel's stepfather, your husband, dibbled and dabbled in selling drugs? Do you have an independent recollection of an incident where Mr. King physically battered Jamel Dimmons? Do you know if Jamel Dimmons learned how to tamper with evidence from Benny Curtis King Jr.? Do you know why your grandmother would allege that Mr. King hit Jamel if he did not hit Jamel? Do you know whether this case and how it was handled and how witnesses refused to testify taught Jamel Dimmons in any way about how to handle future cases that might be pending against him? Did Uncle Ronnie do crack in the household around Jamel? This is all. Do any of these questions matter? Are they allowed to just ask anything? Weirdo. Depositions about like every family member ever? Did Uncle Ronnie possess firearms in the household around Jamel? Were you aware that
Objection, Your Honor, relevance.
Jamel was exposed to firearms and crack cocaine as early as the 4th grade? Jamel referenced finding a gun when he was in the 4th grade. Is it a true story or made up story that you are aware? Did you assist Mr. Dimmons with obtaining any weapons in the 8th grade? What did you do to stop Mr. Dimmons from carrying weapons to school? Mr. Dimmons clearly says that every day he brought a pistol, sometimes 2, in his lunchbox to school. Did you pack Mr. Dimmons' lunchbox? Do you know if Melvin killed Christopher Thomas? Do you know whether Jamel Dimmons killed Christopher Thomas? Do you know who came up with YNW? Do you agree that Christopher Thomas was an original founder of YNW? Would you agree that Anthony Williams publicly held himself as a CEO of YNW? Did the dispute over ownership of YNW lead to a fight between you and Christopher Thomas? What the fuck? Do they have actually like information or are they just fishing for anything? This is crazy.
Pleading the fifth is smart because she's no dummy. She understands they want her badly.
Don't say nothing.
She understands she's under investigation.
Don't say nothing to them people.
They believe that she's the motive behind this. But she didn't give him that, which is why I don't understand. If you understand they're investigating,
so why the fuck are you doing interviews?
You will be doing interviews on podcasts, especially podcasts that don't benefit you none. Now, if you're going to do Piers Morgan, and Piers Morgan could be a very, like good way of putting out good PR, putting out things that could help Melly on a larger scale, then I understand taking a risk. But to do an interview with a platform, with like 100 subscribers, maybe 10. Like the interview at this point, while I'm making this video, it's at 500 views. And this is after a lot of huge channels like Cuff Boy and others have covered the interview. It's at 500 views right now. So this interview did nothing for the mom whatsoever. All it did was put her in a position where she has to awkwardly answer or avoid certain questions and make herself look hella guilty.
When the incident occurred, when did you find out that he was being charged with this? And when did he find out? Was this the same day, like the same night?
No, it was months later.
Really?
So was he like he was on tour. Like we had no idea that any of this was going on.
That they were like looking at him as
like it was just all of it was just blindsided.
So prior to that happening, the friends that passed away, did you know them?
Yeah, I knew all his friends.
So everybody, pretty much, okay, so there were 4 of them in the car, right, that night?
I can't speak on that.
You would think this would be a hint for the interviewer to, I don't know, move on. Hey, I can't even confirm who was in the car or what was in the car. Now, there is footage of this. They did present footage at trial. However, I believe Melly said that he got in the car initially, then he switched cars, so he wasn't even in the car when the shots allegedly rang off. But the mom ain't taking no chances. I don't know nothing. I don't know who was in the car. I don't know nothing about nothing. But this interviewer, I don't know, must be autistic or something. But she begins to press or ask questions strategically in the most awkward way possible. One of the hardest things I've ever had to watch was this interview. Now, she can't be that autistic because the way she's framing and setting up these questions, man, it's like, hold on.
500 views? Why the fuck would YNW Melly's mom even do an interview with somebody who got 100 subscribers and 500 views? Sound like, all this shit sound like, it sound like that lady, the police, and the police sent their ass to go. I'm dead serious, bro. I think the police set this shit up and sent their ass to go do an interview. Like, man, go do a goddamn interview. You can see if you can get some questions out of dumb ass.
This sounds like a police interrogation. Even like her asking, oh, did you know, and like all the friends, right, were y'all all cool, knowing damn well that Sack Chaser and Melly mom were beefing before Sack Chaser's death?
Right.
Okay, so...
You better check her badge number. Look at her looking up. She looking up, asking questions. What is Tatey Talks? We don't know this. We don't know. So they probably paid the mama a little bit from the police budget. You see what I'm saying? I think she the police.
The video, there's like
That's what it sound like to me.
Yeah, that one video
of them coming out the studio.
At morning,
right.
Yesterday morning.
So that video of whoever is together getting in the car, you know, that situation. Okay, actually, I want to start with this.
Look at her.
How was his relationship with his friends? The one specifically that...
They were his best friends. He took them everywhere with him. He did everything for them.
And are those the friends that are included in the people you were saying? Like he took
in the YNW, yeah, he took them with him. They lived in the house with him. He took them everywhere with him. He made sure they were good.
Yeah.
Like, he took care of them. Like those are his besties. They were his ride or dies. Like that was his crew.
So, okay. I'll say what I heard, what I seen, and you just tell me if you...
That shit look like bubble
if
wrap.
you believe this or not, you know, being the case. Because I don't know what you can and cannot speak on specifically.
I don't speak on much when it comes to it because it's an open case. And
yeah, exactly.
I'm still under investigation too, so there's very minimum, and it's very...
The sip of water is time for her to think.
minimum I can speak on when it does come to that situation.
I guess I don't know what this interviewer was looking for exactly. Hey, let me ask you questions about the open case, and you just confirm it. Like, I'm going to tell you what I heard, and then you confirm it, okay?
Yeah, she the police, bro. I'm trying to tell you.
Like, that he shot his friends? I don't know what she was looking for exactly, but this gave me a very uneasy feeling.
I think she the
Because the mom made it like pretty clear on multiple times throughout this line of questioning.
I can't answer that.
I can't speak on those things, but she
still
kept on pushing. The only thing that can come to my mind is, oh, she really trying to get this woman to slip up and admit to something that can get her ass locked up and thrown in jail tonight.
And yeah, so that's another reason why you don't ever see me really doing interviews and podcasts and everything.
So why are you doing it now?
So, okay.
There's nothing else to talk about.
Certain questions, whatever you cannot answer, just tell me you can answer it. But from what I've seen, you know, what they're stating so far is they have a video of them all coming out of the studio, getting into a vehicle together. We all seen that.
Yeah.
And then they're saying that, you know, and then there's another video of them pulling up to the hospital after the shooting occurred.
Melly wasn't involved in that.
The pulling up to the hospital?
Yeah, he was.
And getting out the car?
Yeah, he was never involved in that.
What the hell you mean he wasn't involved in it?
They're saying that he, you know, okay. I'm trying to word it and speak about this in a way where you can respond to whatever I am saying. But There's a video of them getting into the car. Following that, they're accusing him of, you know, of them getting dropped off at the hospital, and after they were already in the car for quite some time. Have you heard that?
I can't speak on that.
If y'all are not familiar with this case, y'all may not fully understand what she just asked her. So the police statement is, after Melly killed Sack Chaser and Juvie, they drove around for a while trying to figure out what to do.
Right.
They drove around, and then eventually they parked. Melly got out, caught up Fredo Bang. Fredo Bang came and got him, and then that's crazy. When, like the driver then took the 2 dead bodies to the hospital.
Right.
She's now asking the mom to confirm whether or not it's true if Melly drove around in the car. If Melly drove around in the car after murdering Sack Chaser and Juvie. Now, if the mom answers
no,
yes, then well, Melly, you cooked because you saying that didn't happen.
Right.
If the mom say no,
and they find out she lying. Right.
Did he tell you like when, like the night it happened? Like, did he tell you what happened? So again, the mom is very intelligent to be dodging this, but
why do the interview anyway?
The interviewer, yo, you moving like you moving like an undercover right now,
she
bro.
Like, she undercover for sure.
Even her being super nervous in answering, like in asking these questions, like she's asking these questions really nervous, really jittery.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna have to wonder, bro. Like, yo, what's your problem? See, like she's telling you, man, move on. I don't want to talk about this. I'm not answering nothing about that. And you asking her the most incriminating questions about this case. You asking her to essentially nail her son to the cross.
I would have got up and left. Man.
Okay.
Crazy as hell.
So what do you feel like, as far as that night, what do you feel like happened?
What the fuck kind of question is that?
I wasn't there.
Right. Do you have any idea of what you may think could have occurred, considering they're pretty much accusing him of, you know, they're accusing him of the crime. They're trying to, but
it's been 7 years and they've yet to prove it.
It's been
damn. Oh my God, you niggas is crazy, bro. 7 years? This nigga ain't even got sentenced yet. He's still in the county jail, bro. Gang. I'm cool, bro. Like, I don't get this shit. Like, these niggas want to be street niggas so bad. I'm not going to sit in prison for no 7 fucking years before I even get sentenced. Are you fucking insane? Boy, y'all niggas is crazy as hell, boy.
That I've never seen. If you got proof and you got evidence and you really think that he did this.
I don't know, man. I got a bad vibe from that interview, bro. I didn't
think
like
she the
it
police.
not one bit.
I think she the police. I straight up think she's the police. They need to hire a better motherfucking interrogator, though. If she is the police, you sent the worst lady for the fucking job. I'll tell you that, man.